This is the first. Uh-huh.
Tomorrow, is
Mhm.
it at your house?
We're just gonna hang out here at the house and socialize. Yeah, I can't wait.
Me
I
neither.
actually, I actually have a puzzle on the table that is going. I got going, and we can sit there and fiddle with that puzzle a little bit. Um, so let's go right straight to our little gathering room.
You know,
And
Pepper,
oh, there you go.
this
Won't you
mom is
Won't you wait till I have the screen up really? Well, let me put the screen back up, okay? And stop sharing so we can all see Pepper. Because she might not cooperate a little bit. Who else has a kitty cat? Anybody? Nope.
Oh, how cute.
this
Pepper
cat
belongs
has just
to her mother.
taken me over. My stepdad died, and then my mom was in the hospital, and she was alone in the house, and she just stays on me. She's a sweetie. Thank you. Okay, sit down.
Okay, so we'll go back to sharing the screen.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
You
No.
did. You can't interrupt here. This is a very social event. So here we go. I have put our incomplete statements here, and I want to make sure. Let's see what I got going on here. All
Did you
right.
start recording?
I did. That's what I was looking to make sure we had done that. This is short tonight. This is very just chit chat kind of thing. I haven't picked out which one I'm going to answer, so I'm going to read them and then I'll pick one. The best part of today is, I bet it'd be Cocoa Beach for you, Bev. When I am between challenges, the one bad habit, I'm going to probably pick that one. The one bad habit I have changed forever is, and what I love most about how I feel is, and what I really want to share is, and I got I should take that off. So the one bad habit that I have changed forever is the not getting my sleep. I was a really bad sleeper because I would get up at 4 a.m. and I would have everything I had to do done by 7 or 8 o'clock when Tony would be dragging out of bed that I wanted to do in the computer. And then I would have the rest of the day to do what I wanted. Now, because I sleep in and I get my 7 to 8 hours sleep every night, I get myself in bed the way I'm supposed to. And I miss those hours, but I can feel the difference. And that's something I will never go back to. I understand truly on a personal level how important sleep is. And that has changed forever for me. I will make sleep always a priority.
What I love most about how I feel,
Oh, okay.
I changed something. I decided to be now about my age has changed. I'm only 65. I'm 65.
Well, I
You
wish
see,
I could do that.
I heard that you could actually change your personality by thinking what you want to be, and before you know it, you'll be just that. So I'm changing forever. I'm going to do this. I'm now 65. Don't say anything else. I'm 65 years old. And that's good.
Hey, I've joined in with him because I'm now. He said, "I'm your age," and I said, "Oh no, you're not. If you're 65, I'm 55. So I'm 55 and he's 65." That was good, Tony. Yeah.
Well, if you're 55, then I'm 45.
Oh, there you go. We'll have to do a big 5-0 again. Who's next? Thank you, Tony.
Let me think. I think the best part of today is I am really getting stuff organized and I am getting rid of stuff. I took a whole box of stuff put it up on the front table and I hope
What's that mean up on the What's that mean up on the front table? What's that mean up on the front table?
There's a table up at our fellowship hall, and it's in front of the washers and dryers and stuff, and you put stuff on it for people to take. And I have been giving stuff away that I haven't used for 2 and 3 years, and I figure if I haven't used it in 3 years, I'm never going to use it.
Well, I'm glad you didn't offer it to me.
Huh?
I'm glad you didn't offer it to me, Because I'm pouring down my stuff too, so.
Yeah, I am. I really am. And I am really trying to get it. Well, I had to rearrange everything to find a place for Dick's dialysis boxes, because we get 22 to 24 every 2 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah, because he uses a box a night of the solutions. Oh, and a real quick thing is the solution he uses for the dialysis, they told us to use it on our plants and stuff. And I can't believe it. I went out and I put some on it, and my geraniums were dying and stuff. And I put them on about 5 plants that weren't doing well. And 3 out of the 5 have really come back. My geraniums are going crazy. And the other 2 are, they're starting. So,
That's interesting.
yeah, it is.
But it would have chlorophyll in it, right?
No, it's a sugar, and I don't know what the other medication is that they put in it, which helps draw all of the bad things out of his kidneys. He's doing great on it. He's really doing great on the dialysis.
I see. Well, I can see even here how well he's doing.
Yeah, he is. He is.
Thanks, Marsh.
Yep.
Who's next?
I'll
Okay.
go.
Oh, go ahead.
What I really want to share is that I have a whole new wardrobe to shop from. I have clothes from size 15, 16, all the way down to size 5, and I'm in a size 7 and almost in a size 5.
Wow.
Good.
Congratulations, Lisa. You have done awesome, honey.
Thank you.
Yeah. Not been easy either with what you had on your plate. Go ahead, Bev.
I guess what I really want to share is that on this trip, I have a scooter that I use instead of walking around, and I made up my mind that I was going to walk, and I have not used the scooter once.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Way to go.
For me, that's a big thing.
And
Yes.
you've been really having full, long days.
Yeah, it has been, but it's been good.
You know, that is huge. I was telling, who was I telling? I forget. Somebody was talking to me, and it was about the program and stuff, but you know, I got on it and I lost 70 pounds, and that was great, and I was really excited about it, but it was just like another weight loss program or something for me, and it was working. But the day that Dick walked into our meeting, and he said, Marcia knows what I'm going to say. It changed my life forever. I never saw him out of a wheelchair. I never saw him off oxygen. And he waited till I started my meeting, and he came bounding in the room with no oxygen and sat down, and the whole room was just, you should have heard them. They were gasped. They were audible gasps when he came in. So he changed me. Whoever it was I told them, they said, yeah. Oh, it was you, Lisa, wasn't it?
Yeah?
And you said that Leslie was your Dick.
Yeah.
It was you, because
Yeah.
Lisa just got to help somebody, and it's a family member, and it is a very special feeling when you help somebody. Beverly's helped people. Everybody in here right now has been the reason somebody else has done something to help themselves, and as good as it feels to help yourself, when you agree, helping someone else it's just not describable.
I know that was the best feeling in the world. I've done a lot of teaching and a lot of helping, but this is on a totally different level. And when I talked to her and she said she couldn't wait till April 11th, that just really lifted me up.
Yeah. Beverly helped her daughter, and that has to be even, you know, when you can get, I haven't been able to get children. I've gotten niece, got sisters involved, but I haven't been able to, and I have 2 daughters that could very well use some kind of adjustment to their healthy habits. And I do see their habits changing. They are buying, you know, better food, and they're eating better. So I can't say it hasn't impacted them, but I'd really like it to impact them in a big way. That's great. Yeah, Dick was what changed me. So that's a great story, Bev.
Yeah.
So what are you going to do from now on with the chair? Just carry it in case, or?
I do. I do, because now and then things with the arthritis happen that you don't have a control over, and it's kind of my backup if I need it. But
That's good. You know, I had a handicap sticker because I thought I had like severe problems. I never associated the problems I had with my weight. And once I lost all the weight, I didn't have the problems anymore, and I certainly didn't need the handicap sticker. So when it came time to renew, you debate it because you hate to give that up in case you need it. But I don't see any reason I'll ever need it, so I did turn it in this year. But that's big for you to be able to walk this whole vacation and not pull that scooter off of there. That's amazing. Congratulations.
thank you.
Yeah. Dick, you want to say something? We got you muted, don't we? We can't say nothing. Let me come get you, Dick. There you go.
Oh, there we go. Hey, hello there, everybody.
How are you? Look at him, all that energy.
The best part of today is I feel good. I'm going to see my nurse tomorrow, and I think things are going to go good.
Yeah. That's
You
great.
look wonderful.
I'm telling you. You look like yourself again.
Yeah.
And Dick's going to take up coloring. He's going to get him a coloring book and start coloring. We'll have art off in the future. I'm going to take it that Colleen is busy with little Connor, so we're going to go ahead and move on. Everybody got to share with us tonight? Yes? Okay. So the challenge has done the update. They're doing so many more things now that we really haven't had in the past, which makes it really easier. I would go and scrounge up information, but I don't have to do it anymore. They're doing it for us. So in the last challenge, the results were 7,418 challengers. The total paid to challenge winners was $74,183. The total for paying out prizes, you know, the Fitbits and the water bottles and things like that, for the pictures that people took for the contest, that was $10,459. So there was $84,500 paid out back into the challenge. There was 34,767,000 pounds. Those were verified pounds weight loss. That is amazing. Getting America healthy one person at a time. So in this time, they had the Huddle Up trainings, and I'm sure they did those Huddle Up trainings because there were coaches that had rooms that didn't, they're not technology savvy. This was more than, this would be overwhelming them if they had to do some kind of huddle. So there were a lot of rooms who weren't having the huddle meetings. And I think that's what created the need. But I think it's really good, and we may take advantage more. If nothing else, just watch them the next day. But the Huddle Up trainings that the leadership in Meltdown Challenge and Take Shape for Life, those Huddle Ups they put on, they keep them for 30 minutes, and they're all really, really good. You're getting the best information that's available out there, and they're doing it very concise and deliberate. 100 plus average attendance on the coach Huddle Ups. When I was in there, they were always over 300, sometimes 400. They can go up to 1,000. So I would think over time that will change. And the Huddle Up meetings. Oh, okay. So the top one were for coaches. They've started doing to help coaches be better at hosting rooms and helping people. They've been having Coach Huddle Up trainings. And they also added this time Challenge Huddle Up trainings. I went to both of them. They're right. It was like 100 different coaches showed up. And then it was over 300 every time for people who showed up for the Challenge Huddle Ups. Now, we don't have to, we talked about this, and everyone wanted to keep our meetings going because we like the connection that we all have with each other. So we're not going to give up our Tuesday huddle up. But what I think that we'll do in the next challenge, now I have access to them in a timely manner. I didn't in this last one because I didn't know where they were at. Now I know where they're at and I can get them. So I can post them in the room in the next challenge. So you can watch their huddle up at whatever point you want to. If you want to attend them, you can. They actually do little surveys throughout. So you would have to be there when it was live to participate in their surveys. But you'll see all of that when you start seeing them. 418 team rooms. We came in second. I know, that's just unbelievable.
Did you see how many meals we gave away?
Yeah.
14,836 meals were donated.
Yeah.
From the challenge.
Right, feeding. You know, this is all about making the world a better place to live in, and the fact that people are getting fed because of us signing up for the challenge and getting other people to sign up for the challenge is just another reason to feel good about what it is we're doing. Yeah, I love that, Tony. There were 4,200 selfies in the last contest. I'm going to be more active about getting myself in those and encouraging you guys to get into those selfies, because I think it just, raises it a little bit, the participation. They're going to cut down in the next challenge on how long it takes you to get points. So here's what's coming up in the new spring health games. They're updating branding of all images in games changed to Health Games Challenge, powered by certified optimal health coaches. Less daily points activities for faster participation. New shorter daily readings and videos on adopting the habits of health. Log completions will not be for points, but optional. And coaches' points can be hidden. I guess there are coaches that might be not getting their points that would want to hide them from the people in their room. That's all. What else do you think that could mean?
I don't know.
Well, that's the only thing I can see. And fun weekly national challenger huddle up. So that's going to be going on in the spring challenge on April 11th. Here is the tally between us in first place. You can see we were breathing down their necks. Yeah, a perfect score was 2410. So she obviously has a room that never misses. It would be, we're going to have to be happy with second, and I think we should be very proud of second. And every time we do this, we get a little better. So I think it's a great thing that we came in second out of all of those teams. I don't think it is a small feat at all. And I think it showed up in our weighouts. I was talking to Gay today, and she said, so how many of your people weighed out? And everybody except for 2 people weighed out. So that was, that's really good. I mean, what good's it do to do the challenge if you're not going to stay committed and you're not going to follow through and you're not going to weigh out? It doesn't matter whether you reach your goal or not. You're participating in an overall weight loss, and it's across America, and every number counts. So I'm glad everybody weighed out in our room, except for those 2 people. Now, the credits are deposited. It was $32.85. I had a little money still sitting there, so mine shows $35.42. The place you find, does everybody know where you find all this? I won't waste your time if everybody knows. Does anybody want me to go over it? Okay. If you need help, just let me know. Today was the first day for my course. I started it today. It's a lot, but it's really, really good. I can't wait to start sharing it with you. I'm not going to share with you tonight on it because I'm just not that much into it. I only had 1 class, and that was today. But basically, they're saying that they started off, which I thought was a really important point they made, is that you're not a product of your genes. That when you have family members that have a history of something, that would be the reason to be even more careful about your lifestyles of exercise and sleep and the way that you eat, is to not activate those genes, because through a healthy lifestyle, you can actually avoid diseases that other people in your family have. That's why you'll see in some families that some people have the same diseases. Well, Marcia was a very good example of that, because she had convinced herself everybody was in her family had diabetes. And when she got it, she said, oh, yeah, I knew it. I knew I was going to have diabetes. And then one day she almost didn't get her insulin. And she actually had an epiphany of, I got myself in this condition, I can get myself out of that condition. Now, wouldn't it be great if you took it a step further and thought about it before it ever happened, and took all of those steps to keep it from happening in the first place? So you can control how long you live and the quality of your life through the lifestyles that you choose. Dorothy's mother's home. Dorothy has to, where's Dorothy? Oh, they canceled that meeting last week, and so they rescheduled it this week, because she attends once a month, so she has to go there. But Gladys is feeling better, and she's home, and Dorothy's told her that if she doesn't eat, then she's going to have to come stay with her. So she put the pressure on there. And Marcia has already updated us on Dick. Do you and Marcia want to say any more on that? Okay. And our success story for tonight is our very own Lisa, also known as Griff. Congratulations, Lisa. You want to tell your success story for us? I did not make her aware of this, so she's being caught off guard.
Looking good, Lisa, looking good. You're looking wonderful.
Thank you. Mom came through and saw me when I started in this, and I wasn't so much looking to lose weight as I was to be healthy, because I don't eat anything nutritious. And I think I started at 167 pounds, and I got down to 135, and then I put everything back on plus 20. And so I was up to 190, and now I'm down to 143. And I love the program because I'm healthy. I feel good. And because of this, I don't know if I've shared this before, but I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder in 1992. And I've been through trials and tribulations with that. And I was discussing with Mom that I wonder how much of that could be attributed to poor nutrition, because I feel wonderful, and I've even been able to discontinue medications. So just overall, my health has improved so much, and now starting to help others.
Yeah.
The nutrition was the best thing for me, because I did not eat healthy at all. And I feel confident that I can reach my goal weight, and in the future, I'm looking to become a health coach. So thank you, Mom, for inviting me and sticking with me.
Well, I'm glad I didn't give you a heads up. That was wonderful. I don't think it could have been better. So anybody else like to contribute tonight?
I'd like to tell Bev, since you got off your scooter, I'm getting off my scooter and doing a lot more walking.
Aw,
Good for you.
So I'm going to try it.
Good for you.
don't do
One
more.
step at a time.
You are so motivating.
I have a sad story to tell. I really should have found her pictures and shown it, but she passed away today. It's Jeannie Saunders. I'm going to mute one of you over there, Dix. But what I want to say something is, Jeannie was grotesquely obese. I mean, like 400 pounds. And she got down to 250 pounds, which is a real big success. But in the course of all of this, she developed cancer. Then she did her treatment and she got over cancer. Then she had another bout with it. With the second bout with it, Jeannie stopped doing the program. We've always stayed in touch. We're friends. And they came down here, and they go out every morning to breakfast and things like that. And two things come to mind to me that I wish I could make it matter to more people. And she the one thing is Bob stops at the gate and he says, "Oh, Jeannie had lobster last night." He said, "Yeah, she's eating a lot better now." And I was thinking about that, and then I was thinking, well, I don't eat seafood, so I don't really know. And I said, "Doesn't lobster come with a lot of butter?" And he said, "Yeah." I said, "Well, did she use the butter?" And he said, "Oh, yeah, you got to have butter with your thing." And I didn't say nothing. That's fine. People got to do what people got to do. And then the next time we're talking, there was actually a lot of times, but this one just stuck with me too. And he said, "Yeah, we go down to Dunkin' Donuts. We go for a morning break. I get this apple strudel. Jeannie has to go to Publix because she wants to have the blueberry something there. And she says that's what makes her feel good. And she is sick. What am I going to say to that?" And it's just that's the point. Is what I would really like to say is put something better in your body. You're already in high risk. I mean, maybe at that point it doesn't matter. I don't know, but I just know that we can have a better life by making better choices, even if they're not all good choices. Every little choice you make that moves you closer to health is going to work in your favor sooner or later. That's all I wanted to say. And I do that in Jeannie's name. Jeannie was a wonderful lady. I'm really sorry she's gone, and I'm sorry Bob's by himself. Yeah, but we've had a lot of that around here, Bev. You know that, here at the Cove?
Really?
Yeah, we're losing a lot of our friends. I'm going to stop recording now.